Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream chat. Uh, did a little bit of research and such, and figured out that Twitch kind of is kind of penalizing people a little bit for folks just kind of lurking around, which I know a lot of people just will lurk in my stream. So I don't have a problem with people lurking, but Twitch apparently doesn't count it for trying to grow or anything like that. So I think we're just going to be all in on Kick and YouTube, to be honest with you. So we are going to be vertical on YouTube and horizontal on Kick. So, yeah. But I did a couple of settings in the OBS and everything like that. So I want to see how that plays out here. And then we'll be back live again tonight. But we're going to do a little bit here on the farm right now, just to kind of get like an idea of how the full stream will be and everything like that. So also want to make sure that there's no issues with this here. I lowered my mic volume down a little bit. Feel like I was a little bit loud yesterday. I might still be a little bit loud now, but it's all right. Hopefully it's not horrible though. All right, so we definitely are using just controller now. We got all those settings and everything set yesterday, if you guys remember. I think I got the alerts figured out and taken care of, so nothing's going to be overlapping or anything like that. So I think we should be good to go, though. Let's just find us a contract. How about it? What do we got? Sure. Let's cultivate this sucker. Although I'm pretty sure I already did that. Oh no, I did 18 and 19. So we'll just we'll do this one here. And what we'll actually do is pick up this harvesting one too while we're at it, because that's going to take us no time at all with the equipment that we have. What is it, peas? Here, we'll go knock that out really quick. Let's go knock out that peas contract. Peas, if you please. It's literally the only crops that they've had on here have been root crops. Whoa. And I know we can already sell this at the straight from the machine here, so if anybody's in here and wants to let me know how the quality of everything is on either Kick or Twitch or YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. I think it's this field right here. It is. I wonder if it saved my... No, I gotta redo it. That's alright. This won't take long. Told you. The only proper way to do root crops right here, ladies and gentlemen. The only proper way. Normally, if it was a field this small on a different map or something, I would actually probably do a little closer to realistic, but this is probably the smallest field on this map. So we're just gonna do it this way. The rest of them were huge. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to try to do animals and stuff like that. And how I want to set that up. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Figure out how to set that up. Maybe we can do that tonight. Maybe, just maybe. So, we were leasing one of these until I figured out that every stinking contract was a root crop, so I just ended up buying one of these. No sense in leasing something if that's the only thing we're gonna do the whole time. I wasn't sure as far as on the YouTube side. I know it says there's paid stuff like that, paid sponsorship, whatever. I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do for if I'm partnered with Dubby Energy. So that's kind of what I put on there. But that's what it's for. You'll see a little Dubby Energy and energy drink and stuff like that that you guys use code FICO at the checkout, you can save 10%. It's a pretty good energy drink, actually. I got a tub and stuff like that coming to me right now. Hasn't got here yet, but I've had it before. A buddy of mine used to drink it, and it's pretty good. Gives you energy. There's no jitteriness, nothing like that, no crash. So thought that was pretty cool. One of my favorite things about this beet harvester, it's the Colossus, part of the Colossus pack, is that most of the time you can just go to the sell point from the harvester itself, instead of having to use truck and trailer and everything like that. Obviously, if it's too big of a field, then you still gotta use truck and trailer, which I think I did that on one on here because it was such a big field. But well, that one was easy. We'll go do this cultivating contract next. Get this back to the farm. I think if I turn this into a multiplayer map, we might lower the capacities and stuff on this stuff, because then we'll have somebody that can, you know, be in like the pace vehicle with the trailer and stuff like that. But solo, I got it. Unless I hired a worker out to do these, I really don't mind the super unrealistic capacity on this thing. Now, those of you on YouTube should not be hearing any music, but Kick, you should be able to hear it probably quietly. Hopefully I'm right on that. Let's get our big bud out. Take care of running this cultivator. I think I want to use the one with the big wheels on it though. It's the same thing, but I just have a little bit different let's go get our big bud. Big bud, where are you? Like, I kind of want to use this one. I kind of sort of want to use this one instead. I think we're going to. Let's go find... Where did we park? Oh, it's over at the other end. These two Big Bud machines that we have 1,100 horsepower. There ain't no damn equipment that it can't handle. And really the only difference between this one and that other one is the tires. I think eventually I'll get some trucks or something, I don't know. I think we're far ways off from doing trucks and different things yet. There we go. Go see if the dog needs food. Yep. There you go, Fido. Fed the dog. Here it comes. All right, let's go to 17, which I think is over here to the left. I think we already done 18 and 19. 17 is really the only other one we need to do. Happy Friday to everybody, by the way. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Hopefully you guys are ready for a good weekend. I know it's the weekend after Labor Day weekend, but that don't mean it had to be bad. Hopefully we continue the trend with these things being... Ooh, that one's not... Ooh. Alright, let's spread her out. I don't think these poles are drive-throughable. They are on the other field, but I don't know if these ones are close enough to be able to drive through. Alright. Let's get this sucker going. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, and I could do... Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. That's way easier. I kicked the cruise control on. That's pretty convenient. Kicked on the old cruise control. Yes, we did. So far, the quality looks pretty good. Honestly. So far, the quality's looking crisp. Now we just got to get our consistency up. That's what we've got to do. Now we got the platforms that we're going to be on, and we just got to get our consistency up. Oh, I think I gotta back this up. we're kind of on the edge of the map right there. And there's trees, so I don't think it was going to, wait. Oh, never mind. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Some big old tires on that sucker. I'm so glad I figured out how to do cruise control. Cruise control is awesome. That combined with the assisted steering, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I guess the NFL regular season, I guess, officially started yesterday, right? Cowboys and Eagles. Already had drama. But it's the Cowboys and Eagles, so there's going to be drama. So I wonder if there's games Sunday then. I'm so out of the loop on football and everything like that because I really don't have any way to watch it anymore that I don't even know. Like, I used to be in, like, do, like, fantasy football and stuff like that. Not for money or anything, but, you know, just with, like, friends or, like, a free league or something like that. But I can't even keep up with it anymore because I don't watch it anymore because I can't. It's kind of the downfall of having some of the streaming services only for, like, TV and everything, is that unless you get the ones that carry NFL games, it's kind of tough to stay in the loop. I'd love to be able to watch NFL, college, football and everything like that. That and hockey. I'm not too big on watching, like, baseball or basketball just because, I mean, baseball, I would rather be at a game than watch it on TV. But football and hockey, those are my jams. So I think I'm going to have to start looking into I think I'm going to have to look into I think I'm definitely going to have to look into maybe getting some other kind of streaming deal. I wish I could get YouTube TV, honestly. I like all the stuff that I've seen on there for YouTube TV for compared to what we pay for all of our other random streaming services. I think YouTube TV pretty much covers everything that we would watch anyway. Because some of the ones that are separate that we pay for right now, we could get through YouTube TV and cancel the individual subscription, with the exception of, like, Netflix or Hulu. The only reason I would do the Hulu, that I like the Hulu one, is because it has Disney Channel on there. I don't really know what HBO Max really does, but I think the Hulu one also carries ESPN, but with the YouTube TV, you get ESPN on that. And I don't watch all, like, the weird US ESPNs and everything, so I really kind of feel like YouTube TV wouldn't be a bad deal. Plus, I think unless they ended it, there was a deal where they were lumping in NFL Sunday ticket for a pretty good price, but that deal might be over. I don't know. That's something I have to look into. But like Hulu, I would want it for Hulu and Disney Plus. So I don't need like live TV or nothing on Hulu because I could get that with YouTube TV. Which, in all reality, unless we're trying to watch like some Netflix originals, which I don't think Netflix has a bunch of original TV shows anymore. I think going between YouTube TV and Hulu, I think that'd be more than enough. But that's just me. I guess. I don't know. I do know with the YouTube one, you get DVR and stuff like that for free. Well, and unlimited DVR with the right package. So, I mean, there's that too. I don't even know who won the game last night, honestly. I feel like it was probably the Eagles, if I had to guess. I haven't gotten to see highlights or nothing like that. I know apparently Michael Jordan was in the stands, though. There we go. Now, I forgot if these go all the way down or the other end goes all the way across. Guess we'll find out here in a second. I suppose we'll find out here in a second. Whoops. Picked up the handle instead. They were only going for a fifth. But it's a little bit of a difference. Oh, sorry, YouTube. You guys can't hear the song. That was a line in the song. Hell right. Just trying to put my hands up on the desk with the controller because I see a lot of people play that way. That is so uncomfortable for me. We might play some Warzone tonight. I think a couple of my buddies typically play on Friday nights. They're over there on Twitch, but we are on the verified grind though. Trying to get verified over on Kick and then maybe, hopefully one day get to partner, but we're going to need some action to happen. And I think, like I said, I think consistency is going to be the key to getting Kick to work out, especially playing simulation games. You know what I mean? So, YouTube, I'm pretty impressed with you guys. Oh, we got a new follower on YouTube. For some reason, the alert did not go off. I don't know what's going on with them alerts. I appreciate the follow. Or the subscriber. The new sub, I don't know who it was, but I appreciate it. I just noticed that the sub count did go up. I don't know why the alerts are not working. Because they doggone should be. Also don't know if the chat's working. So let's let me just double check that right here. I don't know why I didn't get a notification for that, but I don't know. Maybe I need to log in to Streamlabs with YouTube instead of Twitch. Because Botrix and everything, it's not like really connected very well. So I wonder if I go, because right now on Streamlabs, which is where I got my alerts from, I'm logged in on that with my Twitch account. So that could be why I'm not getting the alerts for YouTube, which is bogus. So we'll try logging into that instead. No, I don't want that. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I think I inadvertently hired a worker. Wait a second. What is happening right now? Let's get turned the heck around. I think I went too far on the other one. Yeah. Pay no attention to the guy, to the farmer in shambles here. We're just a little bit lost, apparently. Let's get back lined up here. Alright. We checked everything. Everything looks good, except for that's the only thing I can think of is maybe I need to log in to Streamlabs with YouTube. Either that or for some stinking reason, the YouTube vertical does not register with the alerts. I'll bet that's what it is. I'll bet that's what it is. Might have to look into that. So I bet you if we were doing horizontal on YouTube, it probably would come in no problem. That's crazy. It ain't too bad playing this on controller instead of wheel and pedals. I still got my wheel and pedals, but it's nice having desk space again. Took that down yesterday. For those of you that have limited space like myself, sometimes it's nice to have desk space. See, yesterday when I tried messing around with stuff for YouTube, it was not good. It killed the stream. So I don't really want to mess with it right now. But I'll do that after stream. Probably get on Streamlabs and log into it with YouTube instead of Twitch and see if that does anything. YouTube's still kind of a new monster for me, trying to navigate that and figure out all the ins and outs of it, but I think we'll get there. I'll get there eventually. I know with Kick, if I was able to get to like partner or something like that, I think I'm only allowed to. I think I am allowed to dual stream, but I think I'm only allowed to dual stream to a vertical platform. Well, since TikTok's probably going to go away, I think that means YouTube. So it would definitely behoove me to figure out what the all the ins and outs are of the YouTube side, for sure. What's weird is that it didn't even register that anybody followed in my caster labs. Maybe it's not real, or maybe it's just not updating in a timely fashion. That could be it too. It may not update in real time. I'm pretty sure we've harvested all the fields on here under contracts or something. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. What the H was that? Let's see what the heck that was. Don't know. Wish I knew. Don't know. Sounds like something connected or disconnected, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Unless something updated. He don't dance. Mm-mm. Ain't no dancer for that guy. Excuse me. It's kind of nice. It don't look like the PC is working super hard. I'm happy about that one. That's for sure. And the quality does look pretty good on everything. So... Excuse me, chat. Jeez. I was watching my, replay and everything yesterday, and it looked like my camera was like super tiny in the corner. Sometimes I have to remember you guys are watching on mobile devices, so I had to give myself a little bit more room for the face cam. Not that anybody wants to look at my ugly mug anyway, but it is what it is, you know? We got another follower over there on, another sub over there on YouTube. Once again, not a clue why why those alerts are not going off. I apologize, everybody on YouTube. I've tried several different ways to do alerts over there. For some reason, they're just not registering. So, I appreciate the, I do appreciate the sub over there. We're only 26 subs away from 100. Let's keep it going. Like I said, I do sincerely apologize for some reason that the alerts are not working over there. At least in my OBS. I don't know why, but I appreciate the sub. I wonder if it's a setting that I gotta have. Is there a setting that I have to have in here? Because, I mean, the chat is working. The chat works, but the alerts do not. Unfortunately. There's one. Wow. That is super delayed. Wow, that's delayed. Wow. Wow. That was so delayed. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Jeez. Like I said, the chat is connected. The messed up part is that it does not show up as on my activity feed though. Wow, that was so delayed. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name there, but I appreciate the sub. There's got to be a way for that not to be that delayed. That's crazy. I think we'll fertilize our other big field at least once. We just can't plant anything yet because can't plant corn till the springtime, and it is September in the game. So unless I just bite the bullet and just plant more canola over there, but I really want to do corn really bad. It's hard to wait on it though, you know what I mean? I could sleep until then, but I miss out on all the contracts that I could do and make some bank. I really don't think anything else could be planted right now. We can check it out though. Alright, there we go. There we go. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if it's a setting or what. I don't know why that's delayed so bad. I apologize, YouTube. One of the two followers or subs that came through, there was an alert for, and it was super delayed. Sheesh. I don't think those power poles are holographic. I think those ones we actually can run into The ones that are literally like right on the field or going through the fields on this map are the ones that you can just drive through, like they're not even there. But I don't think those ones are. I could plant corn in that field if I turned seasons off, but yeah, I already have one day months. Might as well leave the seasons on. Might as well leave them on. I really like these big bud tractors though. They're pretty cool. And they got so much horsepower. They can handle pretty much anything on here. We got that cruise control working now, baby. Heck yeah. Gotta leave to go get my boy in about 30 minutes, chat. So, like I said at the beginning, this was kind of a benchmark test here. Test stream, because I did a couple of different things in the settings in OBS and everything like that. So, just wanted to make sure everything was working properly. So far, no drop frames. We're able to dual stream to Kick and YouTube with no issues. Granted, I am playing the actual game on a console, so that could have something to do with it, but it seems like everything's working just fine and dandy. So we'll hop off here in about a half hour and we'll be back tonight. I might play some Warzone tonight though. Depends on if my buddies are on. If not, we'll be back on Farm Sim. And still trying to figure out what we're going to do with that big open area to our left that we own. And figure out some kind of productions or something that we can start up, or greenhouses. Something. And I would do the greenhouses, but I have nowhere to sell the goods at right now. Except for just the farmer's market, but that's kind of boring. There's really no productions on here. So we'll figure out what we can do. We are going to fertilize that one field, though. Might as well. We might as well. I would do like the wood transport contract and everything like that, but it don't pay hardly anything. In fact, I think one of those contracts only paid like $100. I mean, this is set on hard economy, but come on. That's a little ridiculous. What are we at? 88% done here? Something to be proud of. That's the song that's playing over there on YouTube that you guys can't hear. We're at 90% completed with this contract. Do we get through this row and then do we get through this row and then we get a little bit of the next one and finish it up, or do we not even make it through this row? Because it's hit or miss with these sometimes. What are we at? 92%? We might get to start the next row. Like I said, it's hit or miss on some of these fields on when they consider it completed. I think we're going to get to start the next row. We won't finish it, but we'll get to start it. Oh, we can drive through those. I really didn't think we could do that. Well, son of a gun. That could have made these turnarounds a lot easier had I known that. %. We aren't finishing. We might get halfway through this, maybe a little over. Let's see. %. Done. Oh, we're going to get most of the way through this. We're definitely over halfway. Fold her up. Contract is done. Now let's go back to our farm and fertilize that other field that we haven't planted yet. At least we'll get a jump start on that. I don't know how long the fertilizer stays there because I'm not using precision farming, but I could put some animals over here on the right side. I could. Probably won't, but I could. Alright, what are we doing? We're fertilizing. That's right. Go find our fert tractor. Boing. We jump and float. Jump and float. I think it's right here. It is right there. Look at there. There's a John Deere. It's this one right across the way. Whoa. Easy there. It's the only downfall of the lowering the sensitivity. What the? What the fudgicles? Alright. What? Find it. Excuse me. Guess we're on our own for this one. What the H? Interesting. How did I not find the field? Am I doing it backwards? See if it finds it this way. Wait, what? Well, I guess we're just winging this one. Oh, I guess I ain't gonna find it. Oh well. That's weird. Guess we're on our own on this one. I wonder if I just put a worker on it, if they would know where to go. I doubt it. It's putting a lot of trust in the AI without having direction for them. That's alright, we can get this fertilized. We'll find it now. Interesting. Interesting. I'm surprised. Guess we're just freehanding it. Guess we're just doing this by the freehand of our pants or something. Oh. It found the field. The GPS found the field whenever we were doing the cultivating and plowing. Yeah, we actually plowed and cultivated that field. Come to find out, we didn't have to cultivate it at all. There was no point in it. I wonder. Oh. Nope. We're just not going to be able to do it. For some reason. That's weird. Oh well. He said toot toot. We're literally in the middle of the field. No. Well, we tried it from all angles. It can't find the field. For some reason. That's right. We know where the field is. We're in the field. So... I wonder if it can't find the field because it's too wide of a swath or something. I don't know. I don't know why you can't find the field. GPS is acting up. Electronics, I mean, what are you gonna do? You can hate them, but you gotta use them, so might as well learn to love them. I think we're throwing that all the way over on there. I know there's a GPS or an assisted steering pattern for this field because we had it whenever we were plowing and cultivating. I guess it just doesn't work for... It might just not work for this for whatever reason. Well, we'll get some good overlap with it. I think. At least I can see where I've fertilized already. Can't see that all the time on like the regular fields with crops in them. But at least we can see it on this one. Sometimes that was kind of a pain when you didn't have like GPS or assisted steering or whatever like that on 22. Certain fields you could not tell where the heck you fertilized or didn't fertilize, so you would miss spots. Unless you set up like course play and stuff like that. I wonder if I can go through this. Yeah. Drove right through that pole. No problem. No problem. This is the field that we're going to do corn in, but we can't plant it until the springtime, so it is what it is. We'll be using the Seed Hawk to do that, though. I would laugh if it found the field now. So I'm in the middle of it. No. That's funny. Sorry, we have no idea what field you're talking about. Maybe the satellite's being blocked by clouds or something. I mean, it's just fertilizer, so it ain't like the rows had to be perfectly straight or anything like that. We're definitely overlapping, but I'd rather overlap than miss spots. I hate missing spots. I also hate missing spots when I plant stuff. I've seen... maybe that's just me being, like, super picky, but I have seen some folks that they'll plant their crop or whatever, but when they go to harvest it, you can see where they missed spots whenever they were seeding it. That would bother the crap out of me. My OCD would be going absolutely insane. I know there's nothing I can do about contracts and, not being able to finish the field because the contract, once the contract is 100% completed, but if it's your own and you can't do that and you miss the spots, no way. I can't, I cannot condone that behavior. I think we gotta do this row down, come back a row, and then go back up one more time, and we'll be good. 3 more passes total. Well, 2.5 almost now. But I know what we don't have to worry about: running into the poles, because you can drive right through them. Bleed maroon. Damn, we're almost down to 70,000 liters of fertilizer in this. It holds 100,000 liters, so we've done quite a bit of fertilizing to go through almost 30,000 liters of dry fert. I think we could probably have done this whole row in one pass, but we'll just keep with our overlapping strategy. We'll just keep with the overlap strategy. So I'm thinking, since I'm not very creative in designing farms or stuff like that, I think we might make this multiplayer, and I'll request for some help. This is assuming anybody would actually want to hop on the farm with me. But I think I'm going to make this a multiplayer. Because I, for real, don't know. I'm not very good at designing stuff. I need somebody that is good at designing stuff and can take the time to do it. One more pass down. Which will work out to be pretty well perfect timing. Last pass. Let's get it. First round of fert. Hopefully it sticks in the ground till we're ready to plant. So I gotta go through like the October, November, December, January, February, March. It's only gotta last for 6 months. That should be fine, right? So we don't plant again. We won't plant corn until March. We'll see if I can get the alert situation figured out, too, for YouTube. Because we got one alert, and it was so drastically delayed. It was nuts. I don't know why. It wasn't, very accurate today. We done. We done farted our other field. Get this back in the garage. Oh yeah, forgot. That garage is up here. Pardon me. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Whoa! Overcorrected that one a little bit. A little bit too much. I think we're good there. Alright, chat. Alright, guys. We're going to call it there for the afternoon here. I know it wasn't a very long one, but it's kind of a benchmark one I wanted to check out, make sure everything was going to work out well. So I think we're good on that. But, yeah. I think we're gravy. I think we're golden. So, we'll be back tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to be on Warzone or not. I'm not sure if we're not. We'll be obviously on Farm Sim. So, if you guys want to hang around. Appreciate the couple new subs over there on YouTube. Uh, we're striving to get this get kick rocking and rolling again. But we got to get some consistency. We got to get some viewers out there. So I appreciate anybody that was lurking, anybody that was hanging out. Uh, we'll be back tonight though.